Hey there, FLOSSTUBE. This is Cathy, the hands-on designer. Just a quick little video this morning. I wanted to come on and say a few words just about the wrap-up of the costume party, and just a few words of thanks. So we're going to keep this real brief. I don't know. Can I even like give this a FLOSSTUBE number? I don't know. I'm going to give it a FLOSSTUBE number. I'm going to give it a FLOSSTUBE number. So I wanted to say a few words of thanks because the fourth and final email shipped out to Costume Party attendees this morning. I just kind of want to express some thanks, and I just figured this is the easiest way to do it. And then hopefully if you didn't hear of the costume party, or you weren't able to attend the costume party, or didn't miss the sign up, this will give you a little bit of background information. Like if I ever do this again, yeah, I'll be doing this again. I don't know when. So don't be like thinking, okay, we're going to set our clocks. I want to say, number one, thank you to some wonderful ladies, who own the companies that I worked with for this entire party planners extraordinaire. And actually, the first person I'd like to thank actually works for Hands-On Design, and that's Judy. She is the voice, the behind the fingers typing behind the HOD support at handsondesign.biz, the email that you're supposed to be emailing with any questions. I lost my email, I unsubscribed, I deleted, I didn't get, I think I typed my email address wrong. All those questions about the costume party go to Judy, and she did such a great job, even on her birthday weekend, answering all the questions. So thank you, Judy. I also do want to give a huge shout out to Stephanie, who dyed that lovely Silver Mist fabric. I'll talk more about the fabric here in a little bit. And then of course Lois, who did the dyed all three colors of those wonderful rickrack. You can see I went for the orange myself, even though you got green and purple. I can't wait to see pictures of what you guys choose to pick for your finish. And then also she took on the huge job of including the perforated paper. We'll talk about that more in a minute too, in those orders. And let's see, who else do we have? Kelly, who she kind of was the first one involved in getting the logo based on her original artwork and all her fun accessories. And let's see, and that leaves April in Alabama. I always have to call her April in Alabama. Her company is actually Homestead Needleworke. That's the name of her Etsy shop, but her Instagram handle is April in Alabama. And I always have to say it in a Southern accent too. Sorry, April. But it's April in Alabama. So thank you, April. Thank you to her daughter, who was painting and cutting and everything. And also thank you to Dwayne, her husband. Thinking about you, Dwayne. And just a huge thanks. Did I get everybody? I got Judy, I got Stephanie, I got Lois, I got Kelly, and did I talk about everybody? Oh my gosh, this is like why you write things down, and I didn't. So hopefully I did not leave anybody out in April. Yes, I got April. So thank you. Okay, but the hugest thank you, really, for me and Mr. HOD has to go to the stitchers. Thank you for signing up. Thank you for signing up for a mystery stitch along. You spent your $10 on a design that you didn't know what it looked like, and a lot of you, some of you did your own thing, as far as the supplies, but then a lot of you utilized the party planners, and the trust and faith that you had in me that I was going to design something that you really, really liked. I'm having a Sally Fields moment here. That just blew me away. And I guess the other thing too is how fun it was to the pictures that you posted, like in the hands-on design. If you're on Facebook and you're not a member of the hands-on design stitchers group, you are missing out. I'm just going to tell you, because the stitchers in this group are like the best. So funny. I handed you a little platform, and you all took that platform and just ran with it. And even on Instagram too, you know, using the hashtag. I've been following the hashtag and trying to keep up with everybody's posts, and just commenting. And if I haven't commented or liked yours yet, I'm getting to ya. But literally I just made like a couple little jokes, and then everybody, you know, from the valet broom parking to the Jack the Ripper being a guest because you had to do ripping out, and, you know, going to get more party supplies, or spilling blood on your budget. There was no blood actually spilled. I'm just gonna, you know, put that disclaimer out there. There were times when I was, because I'm trying to keep up with the comments and see what everybody's doing, because I'm working right along with you, stitching. And I'm in the grocery store buying more party supplies for the party, of course. And I'm walking down the aisle, and yeah, okay, yes, I'm grocery shopping and watching my phone. I'm that person. But I'm literally in the aisle reading people's comments and going, ah! And then everybody like is around me going, walking away and scooching over aisles, and just because, yeah, I'm that mad woman laughing in the grocery store aisle. Just thank you. It's it was amazing, and it continues to be amazing, because I know not everybody was able to get done, and that's fine. We planned it over the long Labor Day weekend, because many of you did have the weekend off, a nice long weekend. Some of you did not. That's okay. We're still going to be there cheering you on. We're still all partying. And I really appreciate everybody kind of, if I wasn't able to get on and answer a question, you know, answering questions and being supportive, and, you know, and just your creativity and the little ways that you maybe took the design and, oh, I tweaked a little color here, or I did this, or I added a button and whatnot. So just to kind of make it your own. That's awesome. So thank you. Thank you. So I did have some questions like, you know, I missed this. How did I, you know, can I sign up? The design the design only will be available on my website as a download on September the 21st. Okay, so you get that when you sign up for a mystery stitch along with me, you get the extra goodies and bennies and bonuses along the way, because, well, why not? You're taking a chance on me. But you know, the chart will be available for sale, and it'll be just the chart only. And you'll have obviously all the instruction and floss colors and all that good information. But still, to me, I love the Halloween design. It's just cool. As you can see, that's the Silver Mist Fabrics by Stephanie. This was all DMC. Had a lot of you did substitute some hand-dyed flosses. Lois did the rickrack, the Lady Dot Creates. You got 3 different colors. And then April did the tombstone finish. That's Homestead Needleworke. And then, oops, sorry, I've got it sitting over here. And of course I had all my floss. I'm mostly, yeah, I kept it nice and neat. That was on the floss drops by That's So Kelly Sedola. And I did add a few extra little things when I did my finishing, today's email was the last email that went out, and that you got all the finishing instructions. And then I did incorporate this fun little bat from Just Another Button Company. And it's a pin mini. Now, I did just release a design at Needlework Expo called Resting Witch Face, which uses the same color of linen and uses that bat in the finishing. So a lot of your local and online shops did just order that bat in. So if you're not sure where to get that, I included the item number in the directions that went out today. But contact your local and online shop. They might have just gotten these in. So, and of course, it's also available on the Just Another Button Company website. So even yet another great small business that is invited to the party. But anyway, so this is it. Now, how did you know, like, to sign up for this, that kind of thing? Mr. HOD and I went live on Instagram and Facebook. We did talk about it in a FLOSSTUBE as well. And so that was pretty much, and it was on the website, and that's pretty much how you knew the information to sign up. I did this last year as the costume party, or not, sorry, this was the costume party. Last year we did the first one, the cookie exchange. That chart is also still available on my website. We did make one small change. We learn as we go. I mean, when you're going to try new things like this, you have to be willing to learn as you go. So this time we did open up the fabric ordering earlier, almost a whole month earlier. And let me tell you, it worked. It worked like a charm, because by the time the deadline closed to sign up, Stephanie had almost all, I would say, like pretty much anybody who had ordered up to like 2 days before the closing, she had it shipped out. So that worked like a charm. Now, one little bump in the road is some people signed up, or they ordered the linen but forgot to come back and sign up. We're working through that one. We've got, we think, a fix in place. Even though we posted it everywhere, you got to come back and sign up. A few did not, and that's okay. We got that figured out, and hopefully we have a fix in play. Like I said, it's always a work in progress. But anyway, so it was just so much fun. And I think everybody, I'm anxious to see how you, how you finish and how you go forward with finishing this, the different options. And then also those little bonus the party goers. I mean, what's a costume party without a costume party or a costume parade? So with each of the 4 emails, you got this fun little bonus design, and this is where that perforated paper came into play. And now these little guys are going to be coming out in a separate pattern later. So this was a bonus for the people that signed up for the mystery sampler. So these will not be part of the costume party design when it releases, but you'll see them later in another release at some point, with maybe a few more friends. That's all I'm saying. But so today, this was my vision for, we did the 18 count perforated paper. I showed you how to dye your perforated paper, because 18 count currently only comes in white. So we made it that fun, spooky color. A lot of you guys did. Oh, you're such a creative bunch. I mean, I'm blown away by it. But today the instructions went out to make this cute little banner. And of course I got my button lovers box, from Just Another Button Company just in time for the finish. So I had to include a few buttons on this. And it was very fun. And dare I say, super cute. And maybe even a little super scary. I don't know. So I think that's going to wrap it here. I'm going to keep this really nice and short. Again, if you missed the party, you will be able to purchase the chart on September 21st. Keep posting your progress. The hashtag is the HOD costume party SAL stitch along. It won't be a mystery now because we all know what it looks like. But definitely follow the hashtag, because then if you're thinking, I wonder how people personalized it, that's a good way to look and see what other fabrics people used, or maybe how they switched some things and made it their own. And I really love seeing that. So join the HOD Stitchers group if you're on Facebook. There are definitely still people stitching at the party, so don't feel like you're going to be stitching, it's going to be a party of one. It's just not going to be a party of one. So anyway, thank you to everybody that I mentioned. And I feel like I left somebody out. Sorry, I can't. Oh, I don't know. But again, thanks for just making this such a fun event. And thanks for coming to the party. See you later.